everyone, and welcome to Test Kitchen Live. We're so happy to have you joining us tonight. I want to know, put in the chat, what is on your summer bucket list? Because that's what we're talking about tonight, right? Like how to savor the last of summer. So happy August. Please put in the chat, where are you joining from? What's on your summer bucket list? What are you excited to see? My name is Sandy. I lead the culinary team here at Pampered Chef, and I'm so excited to show you some products and recipes, and of course a few surprises, maybe some exclusive offers for all of you that are watching tonight. So we're gonna get started, but I want to introduce you to Abby real quick. Hey Abby.
Hi Sandy, hi everyone. I'm so excited to be here, and as usual I'm watching the chat, so make sure to participate because there will be some surprises along the way.
Abby, you look like a ray of sunshine.
This is part of my summer bucket list.
This is right. Wear bright colors. What else? Maybe hit the beach, some boating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe a Test Kitchen Live. This is on your summer bucket list, of course.
All the cold treats.
Oh yes, we're gonna be showing you all of it. But I think we're getting ready. We're gonna get going. So let's get cooking. The first recipe we make is gonna be our pressure cooker barbecue chicken bowls. So please put in the chat if you've made this recipe before. This is actually one of my favorite recipes that I've ever created because thanks to the deluxe multi-cooker, when you cook in here, specifically barbecue flavor, like the flavors intensify because of that built up pressure in the multi-cooker, and your flavors meld and just get really strong and intense. And it's like barbecue for like beginners or for cheaters. You feel like pretty cool that you just created this amazing barbecue chicken recipe. All right. I have some oil already heating in my inner pot just for about 1 to 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna slice some of my onions up in my Rapid Prep mandolin. So please put in the chat if you have the Rapid Prep mandolin and how much you love it. This is such a winner, you guys. Talk about using up the last of your summer produce, right? This is what you need. Also makes perfect French fries, right? Which is for any time of year. So this thing has a slice cut, julienne cut, and French fry cut. And then it has 8 different thicknesses. So much safer than a regular mandolin because your hands are totally away from the plate. I mean, how fun is that too? Like your onions are just flying everywhere. And let's talk about when you cut your food super evenly, right? It's not just to look pretty. When you cut and slice your food evenly, that's how it cooks evenly at the same time. You don't want a whole bunch of different sizes of food because it'll cook differently. Hey, if the onions fly a little, you know, that makes it fun too. So I have about 2 onions here in this recipe that I'm just slicing up, and I'm gonna get ready to throw in my deluxe multi-cooker. Hold on, the other thing that I love about this is it's all dishwasher safe. It all kind of folds down compactly. I could show you the knobs back there too. That's kind of how you decide. Slice cut, julienne cut, French fry cut, and then all your different thicknesses right there. So many options. And then just throw it in the dishwasher and it comes with a little brush. You can store it like this. So compact. Are people loving the Rapid Prep mandolin, Abby?
People are loving the Rapid Prep mandolin, but people are just loving everything in the chat. They're loving Test Kitchen Live. It is moving so fast I can barely read it.
Okay.
So, yes, but people are loving the Rapid Prep mandolin, making fries in the air fryer. I personally love the Rapid Prep mandolin, say that 5 times fast, for like a Brussels sprout salad.
So great on Brussels sprouts because they're really tough and hard to cut, so it works great,
Yeah. So, okay, so I have some news about the Rapid Prep mandolin. This is our first surprise of the night. We're gonna do 20% off tonight only, just for tuning into Test Kitchen Live on the Rapid Prep mandolin with promo code OG1TKL20 at checkout. So that's when you're checking out in a party or on a consultant's website. Check out, go with your consultant, ask them for the link that you can check out with, and put it in all caps at checkout, OG1TKL20, and maybe later in the show I'll have some more to share on that.
Maybe. That's a strong start, I'm gonna have to say. This is a definite must-have. So much you can do in here. Salads, pastas. I love the orecchiette with Brussels and Brussels sprouts and broccoli. It's a great recipe. Very summery too. All right, so you hear that sizzle? You always know your pan is ready when you hear that sizzle. So, I'm gonna get these going, and I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. So, when you salt your vegetables or salt your onions when you're sauteing them, it's not just for the flavor, right? The salt's gonna help draw out the moisture and help them cook faster and intensify in flavor. So you always wanna add just a little bit of salt, and of course it's gonna flavor them and make them add delicious. And back to the Deluxe Multi-Cooker. I don't know if I mentioned, but the Deluxe Multi-Cooker is on sale in August. What a great time to get your hands on this product just in time for back to school when you're cooking up a storm. A few things that I love about the Deluxe Multi-Cooker is what I'm doing right now. I'm searing and sauteing and building flavor. It's got this wonderful stainless steel inner pot that allows you to sear and saute, so you're not just dumping all your ingredients and pressing a button, you're building flavor. Love that. What about this? Look at this amazing lid rest. It could go on either side so that it doesn't get, you know, food and moisture all over your counter. Love that. I love so many things about it, but I have to move on. So put in the chat, share your love for the Deluxe Multi-Cooker. So many recipes on pamperedchef.com too. This is definitely one of my faves because we used to call it like a pot in a pot or like an all-in-one meal, because I'm gonna be cooking my onions, my barbecue sauce, my chicken, and then beans all at the same time to create this yummy, delicious bowl. So here I just have some black beans. These are canned black beans, so they're cooked, but they're gonna get nice and warmed up while they're in the pot with the onions. So I'm gonna juice them with my citrus press, which I'm a big fan. And I learned something. I learned that some people get confused on which way to put their citrus in the citrus press. So the right way to put it is flesh side down. So you want the flesh, you know, coming out of the hole so all the juice comes. You don't want it facing up, because then you're gonna get lime juice all over your face, like a lime juice facial or something like that. So you wanna put it like that, get all that juice in there. Oh, it's so satisfying. Another quick tip is I like to take my limes and roll them on the counter. Just quickly, it's gonna help loosen the membrane and get all that juice out. I know some people pop their lime or lemon in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, but I like doing it this way. All right, we're doing a whole lime in here. And this is just a fun way to flavor up your beans. Beans already have some salt in them, but adding some lime juice just helps them pop just a little. Stirred up, nice and easy. And this is a gluten-free recipe. I love this. It's just, you know, chicken, beans, some coleslaw, and then we're gonna jazz it up and kind of customize it in the end. Okay, so these are still going. I think they're looking pretty good. What do you think, Abby? Are we getting some love for the multi-cooker?
Yeah, and
Any
you have that on
bucket list?
sear, right, Sam?
I did, sear on low.
And could you quickly show how to put all the pieces away on the rapid prep mandolin? Like,
Sure.
how do you stack it back together?
Oh, let's see. You're really testing me here. I think this one goes here, and then it all fits.
Turn it the other
Wait,
way.
this way.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. So that the knob is below, and it's not competing with this guy. That's
There you
it.
go.
Yep. And again, it comes with a brush, which is really great. All dishwasher safe. Thanks, Abby.
Yeah.
It's like phone a friend. Okay. The beans, I'm gonna cover these up, and I'm gonna get started with my 3-ingredient barbecue sauce. Love this so much, and this is possible. Oh my God, look at my onions everywhere. Onions are flying. This is gonna be with our smoky barbecue rub. I love all of our barbecue seasonings, smoky barbecue, smoky applewood, and speaking of our amazing seasonings, I gotta talk about taste buds really quickly, because in August we have some really fun updates with Taste Buds. So for those of you that don't know, Taste Buds is our subscription that gives you 3 different seasonings and recipes every month. But we've updated our recipe cards. We're calling them flavor cards. But what they do is really highlight all the different ways to use those seasonings in the month. And also, this is big, we're gonna be featuring an exclusive seasoning every single month in Taste Buds. So it's like you guys, Taste Bud subscribers, are kind of like taste testers, right? Because we often, if you like them, we end up launching those exclusive seasonings. And one more thing, the Taste Buds add-ons marketplace is now going to be open from the 1st to the 27th. So of course that's where you can get more deals, free shipping on add-on products. So much to say. Okay, our onions are looking good. So I'm going to go ahead, going to add 1 cup of ketchup. This is my easy peasy barbecue sauce. And I love it because these are ingredients you probably just have at home. I have got 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, 1/2 cup of water, and then of course that's smoky barbecue. And if you've seen a Test Kitchen Live before, I like to show this little tip where there's a line in the lid, and that's 1 tablespoon. There you go. No need to dirty another spoon. So you could do this with our smoky applewood if you want. So many different options. Oh, it's smelling so good already. Okay, how easy is that? Okay, now we get to just add in our chicken. I have so many different tongs here. Here, I can use this one I just used on the beans. So I'm using chicken thighs in this recipe. You could use chicken breasts, but I love chicken thighs in here because they fall apart. So they have a little bit more flavor than chicken breasts, a little bit more fat, and I love that they just fall apart because that's the point. You want them to kind of fall apart at the end. We'll give them a quick chop, but you want them to be nice and juicy. Okay, next I'm gonna add my wire rack down here into the bowl. Next, I just covered my beans with a lid. I'm gonna put them in here in the little cradle and then throw them in the multi-cooker. Love this pot and pot cooking. You could do rice as well in the pot or ceramic pot. Okay, that's gonna go in. Okay, we are gonna hit cancel and then we'll go to poultry for 7 minutes. Okay, while that goes, I'm gonna make a quick coleslaw, which, come on, what says summer like a really easy, fast coleslaw? So this is just bagged coleslaw, but by the way, you can shred your cabbage and make a coleslaw using that rapid prep mandolin too. It's a little unexpected coleslaw, it's a little tropical. So I'll make my dressing really quick. This is a measure, mix, and pour. It has dressings written on the bottle for you, just for quick. There's a coleslaw dressing and a simple vinaigrette. This already has some Greek yogurt and a little dash of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon. Then I have 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. Really simple. I've got I think 2 tablespoons of sugar. Yep, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Or 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Salt and pep. And I'm gonna shake that up. Coleslaw dressings are usually pretty sweet, but you could adjust the sugar if you like. Give us a shout if you love the measure, mix, and pour. So easy for dressings. Okay, then I have pineapple tidbits. Such a fun little tropical fruity coleslaw. You can just do fresh pineapple if you want, chopped up. I am gonna do my dressing. And then I have some cilantro, which of course, cilantro is always one of those things, right, where people kind of love it or you hate it. Look at this.
Someone in the chat said they love basil in their coleslaw.
Basil? Well,
That
that'll work
sounds so
too.
good.
And you
Yeah.
could put this in the herb mill too, which is what I'm using right now. It's got this weighted ball in here to weight the herbs down.
All the fresh herbs in the summer.
That's right. And look, it was
Yeah.
raining onions and now it's, see? Now it's raining cilantro. Look at that. I never said I was a neat cook in the kitchen, okay? Look at how beautiful that is with the pops of color. So good. Okay, so while my chicken and beans are cooking away, we are gonna have our Pampered Chef consultant Carla make a really delicious dessert with a product that you are gonna want to get your hands on. So we can't wait to hear from Carla. Take it away, Carla.
Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm Carla and I've been with Pampered Chef for 17 years. And I love my business with Pampered Chef because I love the flexibility that allows me to be here for my family. I'm a homeschool mom. I have an 11-year-old son, and the flexibility of my business also gives me a lot of opportunities for travel adventures, which I love. So tonight I'm gonna make some ice cream. I'm making cookies and cream. Did you know that when people are asked to vote on their favorite flavor of ice cream, cookies and cream is always at the top? I know it's one of my personal favorites. How about you? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Go ahead and add that to the chat. So when you make food at home, it's always cheaper, healthier, and it tastes better. So this ice cream recipe is made with just a few simple ingredients, and you don't have that long list of words that you can't pronounce, that you don't know what's in your food. So I love knowing what is in my food. So let's get cooking. So some tips on our ice cream maker. You want to store it in a 0-degree freezer for at least 24 hours. But a tip, I like to store mine in the freezer always. That way, if I'm ever craving ice cream, it's ready to go and I can whip up a batch. For your ingredients, you want to make sure that they're nice and cold. So after you mix them, it's great to leave them in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. If you have longer, great. Overnight is fine too. Just keep in mind, the colder, the better when it comes to ice cream. So I'm going to mix this up in, I love using our silicone prep bowls. These have so many great uses. They come in a set of 3, and this is the largest that I'm using. And I love them because they have measurements on them. So I can measure my ingredients right in the cup. They have lids, so when I store my mixture in the fridge, I have it covered. And I even like storing my ice cream once it's made in the freezer. So when your ice cream finishes, it's going to be kind of a soft serve consistency. So putting it in the prep bowl, storing it in the freezer, it's going to harden and be like a traditional hard ice cream. All right, so let's measure out our ingredients. Another thing I love these because you can see how flexible they are. And I love because you can really focus the pour. So if you're trying to pour into a small space, you're not going to have a mess. I use these to water my plants and even my Christmas tree to get in around that base. So I love these. All right, so we're going to measure 2 cups of heavy cream. And I can see the measuring lines right here. There's like a little window so you can easily see what you're measuring. I've got some whole milk. Full fat is best because the higher the fat content, then the creamier your result is. So we're going to add to this a 1/2 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. I always have to smell it every time. It's so good. All right, so we're gonna do a teaspoon of that. And then we're gonna whisk it. And you just wanna whisk until your sugar is dissolved. All right, and I already have a batch that's been chilling. We're gonna be eating a lot of ice cream in our house over the next few days. So I'm gonna stir this. So when you're doing it, you wanna just make sure that your sugar is dissolved. And I'm gonna grab my mixture that has already been chilling. So the ice cream maker, you wanna make sure to turn it on before adding your mixture because it is frozen. So once you start pouring in your mixture, it's gonna start freezing right away. So I've set this to 30 minutes, and your ice cream will take between 20 and 40 minutes, depending on the recipe you're using and how cold everything is. So I'm just gonna give this a quick little mix again. All right, and we're gonna pour this in our ice cream maker. All right, so now for the good part, the cookies and cream part, right? So I have some Oreos. We're gonna use the food chopper. I know a lot of you probably have and love the food chopper. It was one of my very first Pampered Chef products ever. I don't know if you know this tip though. You can use this part as kind of like a little jar so that you can easily sprinkle and shake, you know, if you're doing nuts or cookie crumbs. And so another thing that I really like about the food chopper is that you can control how coarse or fine you chop your food based on how many chops you give it. So of course I want to do a bunch of, you know, I want it to be fine in my ice cream. I'm gonna actually, so if I wanted to sprinkle this, then I would just use the cup like this, but I'm gonna wait because we're gonna want to add this in the last 5 minutes of churning. So I'm just gonna set these aside in here. And then I want to do some bigger, I like that, those creamy, chunky pieces of cookie in my cookies and cream ice cream. So this one, I'm just gonna do a couple quick chops so that it is bigger pieces. All right, so those are our cookies. And so we'll add those in at the end. And anytime you want to add, you know, nuts or chocolate or peanut butter or any kind of add-ins, you would do that in about the last 5 minutes. All right. So I can see it's already starting to look like ice cream. All right. So I have a bowl of ice cream here because I'm going to have myself a little snack, the finished product, my cookies and cream. But ice cream isn't ice cream without the ooey gooey toppings now, is it? So my favorite is caramel sauce. And I whipped up a batch of caramel sauce in my deluxe cooking blender. So make sure that you reach out to your consultant. Look at this. Yum. Reach out to your consultant to ask all about the deluxe cooking blender. It's my absolute favorite product. It's like if a stovetop burner and a blender had a baby, and it cooks and it blends and it heats and it cooks, and you can make sauces and soups and purees and jams, and it is just such a great product. So I'm gonna enjoy this ice cream. Oh, one more tip for you. So I serve my ice cream in our 1 cup prep bowl because a serving of ice cream is usually a half a cup. I could easily eat 5 servings of ice cream. So this helps me with portion control. I like to call these my skinny bowls. So, all right, I'm gonna enjoy my ice cream. Back to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Carla. That was so awesome. By the way, I think Carla just celebrated a birthday yesterday. So let's give Carla some love in the chat. And I'm super hungry for ice cream, which I did make. But I think Abby actually has some pretty exciting news to share about the ice cream maker.
I do. So the ice cream maker that Carla just showed, if it's on your summer bucket list, get it tonight. You can get it for 20% off with our promo code August1 TK, it's not August, AUG1 TKL20, all caps at checkout. That promo code is good tonight only until 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So far we have the Rapid Prep Mandolin, the ice cream maker, and the citrus press. The citrus press is also going to be a part of the discount code offer tonight, and that's super exciting. So if any of those items are on your summer bucket list, get them tonight. Reach out to your consultant. You can purchase it through a party or through their personal website. So before I give it back to Sandy, I have one more exciting offer to share with you tonight. Not an offer, more of a surprise, a giveaway. So 3 of you that are here tonight are going to get our silicone prep bowl set that Carla just showed and the smoky barbecue rub. So, drum roll please. That is going to Lane Seamers, Lane, not sure, Pamela Weeks, and Dana Vane. We're gonna reach out to you right after the show tonight and get your shipping address so we can get you your goodies. Again, that is Lane Seamers, Pamela Weeks, and Dana Vane. Congratulations.
Sweet. We got lots of surprises today. Okay, back to my barbecue bowls before I get to my ice cream. I want to be just like Carla. So everything was cooked. I released the pressure. I took my chicken out of the bowl. And now I have my barbecue sauce just kind of simmering. I put it on sear over high. So what that's going to do is when you simmer something, it reduces and gets thicker and more concentrated and like a sticky barbecue sauce. So you want to sear that for about 5 minutes. You could go a little longer if you have the time, but it's already looking amazing. And I'm just going to chop up my chicken real quick with my salad chopper so that it's easier to easier to eat. So satisfying too. Of course, our salad choppers are great on salad, but really great on chicken. I know a lot of moms use them to like cut up hot dogs or spaghetti for their kids.
Yeah.
I use it on cucumbers. I get those little baby cucumbers and I just chop
I use
them
it on
up.
lettuce a lot.
Lettuce.
I love a chopped salad with all
Me
the pieces
too.
really small so you can get everything in one bite.
Definitely. Yum. Oh, this is smelling so delish. Okay. I think my sauce is just about ready. Want to take a look at this sauce? Oh, it's kind of thick. Look at that. Yum. So I'm just going to add my chicken right back to it, and then we'll start building our bowls. I don't know, guys, if this isn't on your summer bucket list. Making ice cream and barbecue chicken. I don't know. All right, that looks great. So we're gonna build our delicious bowls, but talk about surprises. Well, this isn't really a surprise, it's just a fun announcement. I have a brand new product that's available only for hosts in August to help me customize my bowls. Come on over. It is the Prep and Store system. So great for back to school. I have a question. How many of you watching want to kind of get ahead of meal prep, meal storage, the whole mealtime game? This is going to be your guide. So let me show you a few things that I absolutely love about it. It comes with this prep board with 2 wire racks and 2 containers that hang over your counter. Now you can orient this with your trays on the side too. I like to do it just like this, hanging over this way, but whatever works for your kitchen is really great. And then I'm just gonna show you, I already got some stuff chopped up. Well, we got a big ugly skin there. That can go in my scrap container because I love to be able to just throw my scraps right away. See, you just slide your ingredients right into the container and then into the fridge. Well, let me just talk about the scraps. Whenever I'm chopping and stuff, there's always like so much stuff going on my cutting board. I love having a place where I can just zhuzh my scraps and then save them. You could freeze them for stock or whatever you want to do. And then the store and serve. So I'm going to take this out, put this on this wonderful tray, cover it with the lid, and then this stores in your fridge. It's the same size as the 12-pack of soda, so it fits in most fridges. And let me just show you what I got going on here. We also have a drain tray and a divider that comes with these two, so you can store up to 6 foods at a time, and the drain tray is great for, you know, fruits that might leach some liquid and you don't want them sitting in their juices. Also great for things like black beans. But look at all this yumminess I have to customize my beautiful bowl. So what do you say? Are we gonna make one? Let's do it. Put in the chat, what else would you guys put on your barbecue chicken bowl? I wanna know. Jalapeno, sour cream.
Sandy, what would Nicholas put in his? Because he wants a shout out.
Nicholas is my son. Nicholas would put cheese. He would put lots of cheese. Hi, buddy. Thank you for watching. Is that right? I don't know. I think he'd put definitely a lot of cheese in there. maybe some sour cream. I don't know. His older brothers like sour cream. I would put Greek yogurt. So I also love this recipe because it makes amazing leftovers. You can kind of use this whole setup, pop it back in the fridge, and build a wrap, maybe a salad. What else? Quesadilla.
I mean, you could even do like a bowl, like a mix between a salad and what would be in your wrap,
Yep.
right? Maybe just rice on the bottom, add extra rice or something.
Rice. I like that. Oh my god, you guys, look at this.
Yum. Oh my gosh, that cheese looks so good. Those thick pieces.
With our microplane adjustable grater. Okay, confession, I actually don't like red onion, but it looks so pretty all in there. So how delicious is this? Recipes, pressure cooker, barbecue, chicken bowls. But I told you I was jealous of the ice cream. So Abby, do you want to help me?
Yes.
Okay, help me out. I've got ice cream for both of us.
I don't say no to ice cream.
Right, it's, come on, this is homemade ice cream. And then,
Yum. Oh my gosh.
check this out. Yay. We have our own little ice cream bar with another store and serve. And what I didn't mention is we're going to be talking more about this whole prep and store system throughout the month. Daniel, our Pampered Chef consultant, next week is going to be talking about it. I'll talk about it next month. But it also comes with these cooling pucks that if you leave in the fridge, they keep your cool food cool for 2 to 4 hours. Kept in the freezer keeps your food cool for 4 to 6 hours.
That's awesome.
Well,
So
look at
like
this.
bringing it to a picnic and having the food out, you don't have to worry, you know, about a pasta salad or a potato salad or whatever at your picnic.
Exactly. I love having friends over and doing like chili, and then you could do a chili bar, and everyone's kind of grabbing.
Soup season is coming up, people.
soup season. All right,
Perfect
I'm going
for a taco bar.
going
or
for some
a soup bar.
strawberries. What are you gonna go for?
Well,
I'm using my fingers on the Oreos.
all right. I'm gonna go for some sprinkles.
Yeah.
This is like confetti on your plate, right? In your
Oh.
bowl.
Speaking of my son, I think if he could put
I want some
sprinkles on
strawberries,
anything,
too.
like sprinkles on salad, he would just put sprinkles on anything.
The strawberries even it out, right? It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're having fruit salad, not ice cream.
Strawberries make it healthy. All right, well, that is our show. We are going to stay on for a couple minutes if there's questions.
I should probably head back for the
You
questions.
can head back for the questions.
I'm taking
There's
this, though.
also going to be a survey both for those of you who are watching live and for our playback viewers. And if you take the survey, you could also be eligible to win a little surprise too. So, one more thing, if you like live events like this, check out the live events tab on pamperedchef.com to see how you can be a part of more live events every Tuesday. So, what? I covered so much. I'm like, I feel like I just ran, you know.
Of all the products in the that you showed today, not
Yeah.
in the whole line, which one is your must-have? Which one's your fave?
Oh, there's a tie. There's a tie between the multi-cooker. I love it so much. This is how I make my rice all the time. I have so many recipes like this that I love. There's also a Greek chicken with rice and spinach. So it's just the same thing, like a bowl. This is just great for back to school, fall, winter, chilies, soups. But the prep and store system's pretty exciting. I'm really excited to kind of get ahead of my weeknight meals and prep.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we have one more question about the discount code. So, discount code, OG1 TKL20, all one word, all caps. Put it in the discount code box when you check out. This can be either in a party or on your consultant's website. Reach out to your consultant for the link. It's only good tonight until 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So you have to order tonight, or if you're in a shared rewards party, you have to submit your order tonight for it to count for that 20% off.
Nice.
Okay. Can you show the wire holders on the other side of the board? Like, can you show it how it moves over?
Sure. So you can do it on this side or you can do it on the other side.
Great. And so that's like whatever setup your kitchen has, it's perfect.
Absolutely. So you can put it on a corner like it is here. For some reason I like it like this, but however
Yeah.
you like it.
For the chicken bowls, Sandy, would you use, if you're vegetarian, which maybe you are,
Maybe I am. Yes.
Would you use tempeh or tofu?
You
What do
could.
think?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to cook it fully under pressure. Just kind of, you could brown it. That sounds really good with barbecue sauce. I like coating my tofu with some cornstarch and then just searing or sauteing on a hot pan. In the air fryer, tofu is actually really good too. That'd be good. I would probably double up on the beans too.
Awesome. We're getting a lot of questions about the discount code. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to skip over those and then I'll recap it at the end. Yeah. Oh, Paula wants us to remind everyone that the wires go under the board to store it. So when you put it away, you can push them all in and it stores super easy.
Thank you, Paula. Great tip. And this is dishwasher safe. Love this. It fits in dishwashers and the material is polypropylene, which is dishwasher safe.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so last reminder about the discount code. It is available tonight only in parties or on your consultant's website. This offer is for people who are live here tonight. So we're trying to reward you guys for being here. So for those asking if you can share it, we ask that you don't share it. This is supposed to be a special treat for people who are here live, but encourage any of your friends who aren't here live to come next week and the week after. We're here every Tuesday, Tune In Tuesday, and there's always surprises along the way. So that's it, Sandy.
Awesome. Thanks, Abby, and thanks everyone for watching. Happy cooking.